Let's begin. How shall we begin? I still don't know. I was joking about some way that I'd like to begin. In Discord, I was saying that I'd like to begin by greeting each other with a middle finger. But I don't really want to do that. I don't think that's a good idea. But I think it's funny. And the idea of greeting each other in a fun way, maybe there's something to that. But I don't know. I still don't know yet how I'd like to start. We can, I don't know. You don't have to think about it. I'm still thinking about it. I'm centering. Until I figure out something else, I'm centering. So my 4-second centering. Beginning by listening to myself so that I can listen to other people. Any news or distractions that people have that they'd like to bring in? News is information relevant to working here and studying here. Distraction is something taking your attention away from being here. Silence means no news or distractions, I guess.
James, I have a news. So I checked out the dollar is the same value with the pound.
Thank you. That's not what I mean by news. That is world news. And I'm talking about group news and member news. Group and member news would be relevant to being here. And world news is things that you read in the newspaper or on Twitter or on CNN or on BBC that is maybe interesting to you, and we could talk about that. I would say let's talk about that for our topic or topics. But it's not particularly relevant necessarily for our work together, right? So group news or personal news or member news would be something like, I'm going on vacation. I won't be here for a week. Something like that. Oh, look at that. Go ahead.
I am going to take a break for 1 week, maybe from 2nd October. It's festive season here, and I'm also taking holidays from school for a week or 10 days. So I will be available in Discord too, or I may not be participating actively here in Zoom. Or maybe I will skip my, I will cancel my one class that will be on 9th October, I guess. So I will inform it in advance. So that's
great.
News.
You're telling us here as news, and if it's a teacher scheduling piece of information, also make sure to tell us in Discord, in this teacher scheduling channel. And are you done with your news?
Yes, I'm done.
Great. Which reminds me that I have a piece of news, just small. I will not teach my daily class on October 12th because I have something else to do. But I'll also remind people in the teacher schedule channel so see if somebody will substitute for me for that day, but that's in 2 weeks. Any other news or distractions? Go ahead, Fatima.
Am I audible?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, everyone. First, I have a news. I'm started exploring to stop teaching my grammar class as a teacher, as I wrote in joining game, as I don't find it something that I want really, and I'm seeking for something else, something to add to me and others, more than grammar. And I don't know what, I know what is it, but I don't know how to present it here in this space. And I'm thinking about it, and maybe it takes some time. And the other news is exploring my desire for leaving board of directors. And yes, that's it.
Great. So you have some news, which could also easily be things that we talk about in the group. You have news about wanting to teach a different kind of class. You want to stop your grammar class and teach a different kind of class that's more meaningful to you. You have an idea about it, but you're not exactly sure how to present it. And you also want to consider whether or not to leave the board of directors.
Yes.
Great. And so I want to remind you and everyone that when we explore our desire to leave a role like board, like a student learner role or teacher role or board of directors role, you can ask yourself, what goals did you have in your role and did you accomplish them? And yeah, leave it there, right? You can see whether or not you've accomplished your goals. Okay. Any other news or distractions? Okay, let's begin. Let's join on what we have in common and play to integrate our differences for the purpose of learning English. The floor is open. Don't know if you'd like to start us off, Fatima, with those topics, or maybe somebody else would like to start off in a different way.
Yeah, I like to start talking about my goal here. I think my goal is not just learning English. I can learn English by other ways. So being in this place is not for learning English only. It's my second goal. I can learn through my participation here, but it's not the first goal that I'm here. My first goal is to learn, not language, but everything. And I started the journey here, started from some point and move forward to my goal, and it was successful. I liked my journey and I like it, and I want to continue my journey here because I'm more educated. I'm getting more educated here in different fields, and I like it. And as a teacher, I like to convey my information to the group, but I don't know how, and I'm curious about how can I do that. Not English is a tool for me. I look at English or language as a tool for getting my goal, reaching my goal as a teacher, even in my personal, in my in-person class and here in online class, it's the same goal, but it's difficult really to to get that goal. This is my learner and my teacher's role goal, and board of director. My goal was to help the group in general. And I think I did. I helped. And I'm full of curiosity. And I can't check them easily because of my personality, maybe. I have fear. I can't do that easily. It's my emotional and maybe my feeling getting in the way of checking my mind reads, and I'm not sure. So I'm living at the edge of unknown, and it's difficult. So these days maybe started from 2 days ago, not now, that I'm thinking about leaving board. But I contain my feeling and just exploring with myself. Today I express it as a desire. And I can't predict future. I don't know what will happen. Anyone else?
May I ask you a question?
Yes.
Or a few questions?
Yes, sure.
So you said that you have some mixed feelings, like very strong curiosity about what will happen and how you might introduce some of the learning that you have acquired, and also how you would
Hello, Mr. James. I'd like to see script. Please, I would like to see script.
well, so Zungbom there's something strange about it. I cannot mute him. I don't know why I cannot mute him. It seems like a Zoom problem. Hold on a second.
I would like to see.
There's no option to mute
Yeah,
him.
I know. I don't know why. I put him in the waiting room, and now I'm letting him back in just to see if that changes anything. That worked, I think. Is he still here? I'm not sure.
I think not.
No.
He's not here. No, he's not here.
Anyway, okay. Sorry. So Fatima, so you have some mixed feelings, you have curiosity, and you have fear because you have mind reads.
Yes.
That you have mind reads that you don't want to check.
Yes.
Well, so one thing would be to see if you want to say what your mind reads are. That would be the first step. You could just simply say what your mind reads are. I don't know if you want to do that. You might not even want to do that.
Yes. I don't want to do that.
You don't want to. Okay. So then it sounds like you have a negative prediction about what will happen if you share your mind reads or share what you're actually thinking with the group.
It's not a negative prediction. I just don't want.
Okay.
Without pay attention to the prediction or future or results, just I don't want to share now, at least.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah. So there's no pressure to share anything now or ever.
Yes.
My job, part of my job, part of what I want my job to be, would be just to say, like to ask you and the group if you want this to be a place where you talk about what you're afraid of. If you're afraid of something, do you want to tell each other what it is, whether it's a mind read or a negative prediction or anything, or if you want to keep it to yourself.
I keep it to myself.
Okay, say anyone else.
Anyone else?
This is Munmi. Fatima, you said your primary goal is here to learn, not learn English in general, but learn many things. And you want to explore the desire of living as a board of member from board, and also you want to teach something different, which is not grammar. And you know, but you still don't know that how you are going to start it. And you are not able to balance your job as a person, I mean in-person job, that offline works, and here in the group. So and this may be one of the reasons that you want to leave, leave from the board of director. And you also have some mind reads that you don't want to take. And so you just want to be here in general, I mean, as a general learner, to explore things, right?
Yes.
Or anything
right.
I missed? Okay, thank you.
That's enough.
To the group, I'm saying, my primary goal also here is to learn, to learn many things, not just English. Yeah, definitely not just I'm here to learn English. Otherwise, I would have been somewhere else, or I would have jumped from one group to another group in search of, in seeking knowledge on English. But this group is giving something different from English learning. This is not actually an English learning group. It is something more than English learning. So and I'm really happy with what I'm getting from here, and I'm absorbing everything. Whatever I'm getting something new, I'm absorbing. And sometimes that's true, I join you there, that sometimes I also find myself like as if I'm not able to balance in my job, means my personal role and as a member role. I'm not able to balance the things, but still I'm really enthusiastic, and I know that, yes, I always, I get confused about, I don't know whether I'm going to perform this role perfectly or not. And I want to be perfect everywhere. And that's maybe the reason that that day I have a desire to, I wanted to do the scheduling and all, but still I denied, because a lot of works here in, my offline work, I'm saying my school, as personal role, as a mother role. So I was just thinking, no, at this moment I'm not able to do this, or if I commit and I am not able to do, I will feel bad. And immediately I just denied it. Then again, at the same time, when you were taking the responsibility, I was feeling bad inside. Oh, I could have done it. Why I was not, I should have said that, yeah, maybe I will be able to do, I should have given a try. I was feeling very bad inside. And also I had a feeling like maybe in future I will do this. And during this 1 month, I'm going to learn perfectly about how to do the scheduling and all, or I will try to balance myself. A lot of things in my side. So you won't believe, I have so many works here and in school and here at home, still I'm so enthusiastic here. I participate enthusiastically, and every day, maybe 3 hours, I am always here. And after that also, I am tired, but I still work. I don't know. I love this place. I mean, I don't want to miss this group. I don't want to, miss my job at my here in school also. So simultaneously, I do all the things. And I get tired also. But still, I don't know. I can't leave this. And I want to be perfect everywhere. I want to bring a balance. I'm trying to do that. I don't know how successful I am, but still I am trying. And I'm not feeling good that you have a desire to leave from BOD. I like you. And I respect you. I value you. I'm learning from you. That's all. Anyone else?
On me, you said you love your job and you are very busy in your personal life, and still you spend 3 hours a day in Zoom meeting, and after that you're working there and you're learning here and you love to be here. And what else? What important things you said? You try to do things here and help the
Balance.
group. Balance.
Yeah, try to balance my personal life and the
Yeah,
life,
here
job and the group.
Group job, work job, and your personal job, and you want to learn how to schedule, for example, and you try to learn it, but if you want to be perfect always everywhere, and if you feel that maybe you can't perform perfectly, you refuse to do the work, and you're still waiting for doing that in a perfect way, right?
Yes, that's true. Correct.
And you said that you like me and you don't like me.
Definitely, yes.
Okay, thank
I think
you.
nobody will want you to leave. That's for sure.
Of course, I also, in part of me, I don't like to leave, but in some parts, I started searching the desire. Maybe not for myself. I think it's for the group. This is my feeling because of the group, and still it's exploring. It's not a short thing, but just exploring. And I'm trying to do my best, but I'm not perfect, and I don't want to be perfect, honestly. But I try to do whatever I can do or help to the group.
Fatima,
Or, yeah.
can I check something with you?
Yeah.
When you
Yes.
say for, yeah, when you say for the group, you mean you want to take care of the group, and you think that leaving may be
Yes.
maybe like a way to take care of the group.
I think so, yes. This is my mind rate, my feeling, my desire. I don't know it's right or wrong, and yes, I think so. And
I wonder if you took yourself out of that fantasy. For example, how would you feel if I said the same thing, or Munmi said the same thing? If I said, I've decided to leave the group to help the group, what would your reaction be to that?
I will be sad, and I don't like it.
You don't think it would be helpful for me to leave?
Maybe it's helpful for you to leave, but I don't like it. I like to be here. If I'm here, I want you to be here and want me here. But maybe it's not useful for you.
For me, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about being useful for the group, right? You said you'd like to be useful for the group by leaving. So indulge me as I just explore the same fantasy. What gift might I be giving to the group by leaving?
Not leaving the group, just that space, board of director, about myself.
Sure. What gift might I be giving the group by leaving the board of directors and leaving my role as head teacher?
This is a mind read that I don't want to bring it in now. And
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to push you to bring in your mind read. There's one other thing I want to say about exploring the desire to leave. I think it's the ability to explore the desire to leave that sometimes makes it possible to stay.
yes, that's why I express it, and I like to talk about it, to be sure a little bit, maybe.
Yeah.
Yes.
If we think we have to do something, it makes it really hard. It makes it harder and harder to do that thing. And you know, I've explored the desire to leave, but more than that, sometimes I like to explore the desire to remove people from the group. And for me, that's part of
on the page.
For me, when I explore the desire to remove people in my role as head teacher, it's about making space for the part of me that wants to work with people that I find difficult to work with. Because I want to keep working with people. So, you know, sometimes you'll hear me say, I'd like to remove Nellie. And I want to find that part of myself that wants to keep working with Nellie even when I find it difficult for some reason. Anyway, that's my join on exploring the desire to leave or to remove. Back to you, Fatima, or to the group.
This is
Yeah,
Moonmi.
you.
Yeah, please go
Okay,
ahead.
go ahead. Go ahead, Moonmi.
Okay, so James, you said that you also explored the desire to live. Then now you have desire to remove people sometimes. Like sometimes you find it difficult to work with Nelly. Some part of you want her to leave, and some part of you still want to work with her. Is that correct?
Yes.
I have a mind read
Hello.
about Fatima. I want to check with Fatima that you want to leave the board of director because you feel a lot of responsibility.
No,
Is that correct?
no.
I do believe you. Okay. Anyone else?
Hello.
Could
Did-
hold on a second, 1 second, Zung. So you believe Fatima? How do you check how do you feel checking your mind read?
Yeah, I believe you. I feel closer to you.
You feel closer to Fatima. Okay. Zung?
Yes. Hello. This is Zombo.
Hi, Zung.
Yes. It's very difficult for me to understand what the participants in this group are talking, and
Okay.
because there is no subtitle there. I would like to see script. I would like to request.
Sure. I heard you say script and I didn't know what you meant. You meant the transcript, the subtitles. Got it. All right. I just turned it on.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. You can always request that by pressing the button. If you just press the button, it will request it. But it's okay to say it too.
Okay, James, I want to summarize you again. You said as your role in your role as a head teacher, you sometimes would like to remove people to create a space for working with them because you find it difficult to work with them. So you are exploring the desire of removing them. Is it correct? Am I get you right?
Yeah,
or
yeah,
not?
it's close. It's close. So let me. It's inevitable that when we work together, we get frustrated. It's almost inevitable. We want things and we don't get them. We wouldn't be able to work together or work on anything without wanting things. It's the wanting something that is what enables us to have a goal. But of course, it's never a straight line from wanting something to getting it. We go all over the place. We want something, but we hit all of these walls because we don't get what we want most of the time, and we're working on getting what we want. So as we work with somebody and we have goals, it's inevitable that we get frustration comes up. And when we make space for frustration, right, it's a little difficult, right? You know, as you see, frustration feels a little bit uncomfortable, and we're making space for feeling uncomfortable for not getting something we want. So sometimes you'll see, like in this group, it could be something really small, really small. Like you want somebody to just look at you. And if you don't get it, you might not have room for that frustration. And then you'll do something that could be really destructive. The ability to work together depends on our ability to make room for the frustration of not getting something. And we can do that by talking about it and just saying, you know, I love working with Nellie, but yesterday I was working with her. She didn't turn her camera on, and I was really frustrated. And then that's kind of way of making space for being frustrated about whatever it is. And then we grow in our ability to be frustrated, really, rather than avoid. If we avoid frustration completely, then we can't work. We can't do things. We give up on the things we want. And then if we don't want anything, there's no purpose of working together.
Yes. So you say when you have a goal, there's no straight line for getting your goal. So you feel maybe frustrated, and you need to work on your goal. And
yeah. And part of
Right.
working on the goal means making more and more room, space, exploration for frustration. Because as I do that, as I make room for the frustration, it opens up my ability to think, to understand, to make decisions. And those are the things which make it possible to navigate the maze to getting what I want.
so you create a space for working by space for frustration, for talking about your frustration and your desire, and then little by little you reach out.
In my case, I'm actually talking about just space for having my feelings, space for listening to myself, even if I don't talk about it. Space for listening to myself, which is something we can all do here. I'm inviting you to do that. When I ask you, how do you feel? I'm asking you to listen to yourself. So I'm also asking me, right, James, let me listen to myself about my frustration, whatever it is.
And one of the way that you listen to your frustration is to talking about it. After listening to your silence, then talking about what you have in your silence with yourself and express
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, and my way, I think it's self-removing instead of because I don't have the authority to remove others, so I self-remove myself.
Oh,
Maybe
Oh.
it's because I feel some
you
chaos
think you
and difficulty in work, so I think by removing me, everything will be okay. So nobody removed me, so I remove myself.
slow down. Yeah. So it's true. You do have the authority to remove yourself, like we all do.
Yes.
I
And-
want to summarize.
Hold on,
Yes,
on,
yes.
Mummy. Just so it's interesting that you say you don't have the authority to remove other people. We could look at that, but go ahead, Mummy.
Okay. So Fatima, you said that because you want to remove yourself because you don't have the authority to remove others, and you have some problems, and since you don't have the authority to remove anyone, so you are just removing yourself, right? You
No.
want to, I mean, okay, please correct me.
I don't want to remove anyone, but I want to create a space for someone else by removing myself. I don't want to remove anyone in my role, but I feel someone else maybe do better than me. And maybe more beneficial for the group.
Okay, so you think
And if I'm not here, it would be better.
okay, so you think you are not suitable enough for the job role of board of director, and you think someone else may do the job better than you, and therefore you want to create that space by removing yourself so that other can fill up that gap, someone who is capable of, suitable for the job, right?
Yeah, like my presence make problem.
Great. So Fatima doesn't want to check her mind read. I want to check the mind read. So raise your hand if you think that Fatima is creating a lot of problems for the group.
I have a mind read. Can I check, James? Or
Go
you
ahead.
want to say? Okay. Fatima, I also have mind read. You, as a board of director, you don't want to work with some member of the board?
No.
Okay, I do
No,
believe
it's not true.
It's
Right?
not true. I
It's
love
not-
work to all of them. Yes.
you. Okay, I do believe you and feel closer.
Hi, can I ask Fatima a question? I'm so sorry that I interfered, and then I just got in here, but I heard what is going on.
Hi,
I
Queen.
wanted to ask you, Fatima. Hi.
Can
I
you
ask?
can you turn your camera on?
I'm so sorry. Let me prepare myself. I'm so sorry about that. I'll come back. Let me prepare myself first.
Get your stage makeup on, your Shakespearean dress. Make sure you have a good background with a tree on a hill and a castle in the background. There you go.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm so sorry about not turning on my camera. I wanted to ask Fatima, who is she making space for? Because she's saying that she wanted to make a space for some, I don't know who's.
You. She's making space
She-
for you.
But I'm here.
Yes.
But I'm here. And we are happy about what she's providing for us. If we had a problem with her, we should have complained about it and say, Fatima, we don't like how you present the class. We don't like the way you treat us. There's nothing, we are happy about her. I don't know what's the problem actually. So yeah, can she answer that for me?
Queena, would you stay with us even when you're listening? Would you stay with us with your camera on? Yeah, thanks. I think I'm asking people to stay with their camera on even when they're listening, not just when they're talking. Then when people talk, we have the experience of looking at the people who are listening to us. Otherwise, we're just looking at nothing. So if you want people to look at you when you're speaking, you need to look at people when you're not speaking. It's kind of like listening. If you want people to listen to you, it's helpful to listen to people.
I'm glad to see you, Kevin. And yes, I really want to create a space for you and other people here. I think it's time to leave and let others came and make a kind of experience. So, yes.
Can I say something again?
Can you summarize what you heard from Fatima?
Oh, okay. Fatima, you said that you want to create space for me, and then you want to create, okay, created the space. You want to create a space, and you also want to gain some experience. I don't know if I'm right. Am I right?
Yeah, it create a space for you and other members in this group to get some experience as my role. Yes.
Okay, I'm so sorry to mind read you, but the way I see it, or I'm just gonna say the way I say it. It's not like I'm just okay, yeah. The way I see it, maybe you don't wanna be here anymore, and you don't know how to give the reason, the kind of reason that you are leaving, because you feel maybe it's gonna hurt some, and then yeah, I guess, because if you have something on other side, you should say, I guess I can't be with you anymore because of this, of that. Not because you want to create space for us, because already we are here. Which space you want to create?
Slow. Okay. So now, what I would like you to do, Queena, if you could, separate from Fatima. Because actually, what you're talking about is actually not about Fatima at all. And so what I want you to see, for us all to see, is that when somebody does something in the group, we have feelings about it, right? You might have feelings about Fatima wanting to leave or the reason she wants to leave, right? And that is a place for us to begin to see, oh, what does that mean to me? It means something to us when somebody does something, when somebody calls us, when somebody doesn't call us, when somebody does their job, when they don't do almost anything off, we can have a feeling about it. And so, Queena, you're having a feeling saying, oh, Fatima is doing something that doesn't make sense. She wants to make room for me to do to do something that doesn't make sense. I'm doing what I need to do already, right? So great. You have an experience And all I'm saying is, it's not about Fatima. Just forget about Fatima. Not you don't have to forget about Fatima, but I want you to talk to people. I want you to talk to everybody. And then you'll see other people may also have feelings about what Fatima is doing or not doing, and then you can talk about it. And Fatima's job is also not to take it just personally when people have a reaction to what she's doing. Okay, back to you, Queena, or to the group.
Can I say something again? Okay.
Can you first tell me what I said, please?
Okay. You said, let me just put Fatima aside and think of the group if they're not happy about anything that Fatima is doing. Am I right?
Close. You can know you are thinking about Fatima. I'm not saying don't. That's fine.
Yes.
But I want you to
Yes.
talk to everybody about your experience, not just Fatima. Because if you talk just to Fatima, it becomes harder for Fatima to not take it just personally. Let Fatima sit in the corner as you do what's your work of talking to the group about your experience.
Should I summarize you again, or should I say whatever I wanted to say?
I don't know. Did you get what I said?
Yes, I get it.
Hmm.
Okay, can I ask if someone is not happy about Fatima's job? If
Sure. Yeah, you have a mind read that somebody is not happy?
Yes. If you're not happy about the job that she is doing, can you raise up your hand so that I can see that which is not happy, who is happy, who is not happy.
Well, so I want you to own the answer first, right? Rather than asking a question, can you figure out for yourself, are you unhappy?
Yes, I'm happy. I've never seen anything. I don't complain actually. Yeah, I am happy.
You're happy. So I think your mind read is that the group is happy with Fatima, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? You don't sound very confident. Yeah, it's a little different. It's a little different. That's why you might be unsure. That's what I'm saying. Check with yourself. Look at the group and think, what are you imagining when you look at the group? Do you have a mind read of the group? Do you have a guess about what the group is thinking and feeling?
According to me, I think they're happy.
You think they're happy. Great. Now you can check. You can say, group, I think you're happy with Fatima. Is that true? Raise your hand if that's true.
Okay. Group, I think you're happy with Fatima. Whoever is happy with Fatima, can you please raise up your hand for me so that I can see who are happy?
Now, great. Now, keep those hands up. Keep them up. Moment, keep it up so we can look. Let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 people happy with 8 people happy with Fatima. I'm going to count you too, Queena, because you said you are 9.
Yes.
Okay. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 not happy or no answer.
Okay, maybe we should ask them if they are.
Wait. Slow down before we ask new questions. Let's take in the information we just got. So, how many had them up? I counted and then I forgot the number. Was it like 8?
9.
9? Thank you. So 9 people said, yeah, I'm happy with Fatima. Do you believe them?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And some people.
And then maybe we should ask.
Yeah.
We should ask those who are also not happy, because we can't just say they are happy. Maybe others don't are not happy, they are not happy, they are happy, they don't know where they are. So maybe we should also ask who those who are not happy.
Slow down. So there were some people who didn't raise their hands. I just want to get the sound corrected. Ooh, a lot of people off mute. Mute you. Okay, so would you like to maybe just finish and say, right, so if you are not happy with Fatima's work, raise your hand.
Yes.
You're not happy with Fatima's work in the group, raise your hand.
Are they
Anybody?
raising up their hand?
Well, nobody is raising their hand. I don't see anybody raising their hand.
James, you raise your hand.
Yes,
Arif,
I'm demonstrating, Arif. Thank you for telling me that I'm showing what I mean by my hand raised. I'm taking myself out of the equation. I'm just doing the polling. So, Queena, nobody raised their hand. So nobody in the group is unhappy with Fatima. Do you believe that?
Yeah, I believe that.
Okay.
So, can I say something?
Yeah.
Maybe, let me say this to Fatima. Maybe she should.
No, you're not going to say it to Fatima. Remember, we're leaving Fatima alone in the corner. It's not about Fatima. It's not about Fatima. It's about you checking reality and your experience in the group and your feelings when somebody wants to do something or doesn't do something or whatever.
Okay.
So it's
I think
not.
I'm done for now.
You're done. Okay.
Yes. Anyone else?
this is Munmin. Kwana, you wanted to check whether members are happy with Fatima's work or not, and you checked with everyone, and 9 people have said yes, yes, they are happy, and others didn't say unhappy, but they didn't respond. And you believe all of us, and you were happy with it. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, now again, I'm not letting Fatima sit at the corner. I have more mind reads.
Well, mind reads you
Can
can
I-
check. Mind reads are okay. You can
Yeah.
you can do your mind
Okay.
read checks.
So Fatima, another mind read is that you want to leave from board because you are struggling with the experimentation of Google scheduling.
No, I did it already.
Okay, you
and
did
I
it.
just want to share. Yes, it's not because of it.
Okay,
Oh my
great.
God.
Okay,
Oh,
so many things. Okay, I believe you and I feel closer. Thank you. Anyone else?
thank you.
Okay, one thing I would like to know, James, last day I taught in this group as a substitute teacher, but in Google Calendar, my name is not mentioned. I don't know.
Arif, nice to talk to you. So, two things. I am I'm going to stay here for one more hour. I'm scheduled for 1 hour, but I'm doing another hour now. I have an opening in my schedule. I'm going to stay for another hour. You don't have to stay. Nobody has to stay, of course, but I will be here for 1 more hour from now. Arif, your question is a change in the topic completely. Do you notice that?
I thought that your class is finished. That's the reason in the last time, I think that I should know about this.
You
That's
got
the reason
anxious. You wanted to bring it in no matter what before the class ended. You thought you wouldn't be able to get an answer. Okay, so now that you know that the class is not ending, what would you like to do?
So just go on. Whatever topic, what is just topic continue, we should go on this topic, or
You
if
want to drop your topic. You like doing things at the last minute. Now that you know that it's not the last minute, you don't want to ask your question.
yeah,
Do you see how funny that is? You're planning to ask your question at a time where there isn't enough time. And now I have given you new information that there is time, and you say, oh, well, in that case, I don't want to do it.
yeah,
You're setting
So-
yourself up to fail. I don't know if you see that. You're saying, I only want to do it if there's not enough time. But now that there is time, I don't want to do it. That's
okay,
pretty
that-
funny. That's pretty
yeah.
funny.
Okay, okay, it's maybe funny. I joined in the last time today, just maybe 5 or 10 minutes before I joined, and when I joined, I heard that you are talking about Fatima, and maybe Fatima, her desire is to leave from board of director, and
Well, you're going backwards very far. You could just summarize what Quina said. Or was it Munmi? Who spoke last? Maybe Munmi or Quina?
Munmi.
Munmi.
I
Yeah, so you're going back 3 people. You don't have to do everybody. Just do the last person. Just do where the last person finished. Did you hear what Munmi said?
I heard that, but it
I checked mind read with
Yeah.
Fatima that is
Yeah.
she having a desire to leave from board because she has been struggling with
Yeah, I got it.
scheduling
Okay.
Google Calendar.
Okay, Munmi, you said that Fatima, her desire is to leave from board of director because she is struggling to in Google Calendar. I mean, you mean that
Scheduling
Yeah.
Google Calendar. Yeah.
Google Calendar, scheduling Google Calendar, because it is your mind read. It is very difficult task to Fatima for Fatima. Yeah, is that good enough?
Yes, yes.
James, see, I succeeded.
Yes, you did. Good job.
Okay, Fatima, I would like to say something for the whole group. Yeah, we really like you. That's the reason. Fatima, if you, we appreciate you that you should, if you get time, you should invest your valuable time in this group. It will be helpful for all the members. Because you are in this group for last, as far as I know that you are in this group for last 5 months maybe, and yeah, we really appreciate your all the work for all the board members' work. So my request to you is that just invest more time in this group to make this group better. Okay, anyone else?
Would you also like to invest in this group to make it better, Arif?
I am ready to invest in this group more time. You see, I am more active participant in this group.
I do see that you're active, which is a good way to get the benefits of the group. When you're active, you get the benefits of the group. If you're not active, you don't. So I mean, I encourage you to be active.
Yeah, when I active,
And you are.
Yeah, when I active, I think it benefited for me as well as other person. And if any other person they active, it's benefited her and other person. It's not benefited for other person. It benefited himself or herself. Yeah, this is it.
Thank you, Arif, for supporting me. I'm still here and I want to work. Just I express whatever was in my mind and I like to share it. That's it. I want to do more work for the group, but I'm not sure in which role. Thank you. Back to the group.
Fatima, you said that you are working in this group and you are not sure that you will contain your role as a board or member. You are not sure that you will continue it long time or not. You said that. Is that correct? I don't know. Now back to the group. I don't know what thing prevent you to thinking like this way. I think you should stay on because you know we consider in this group board member, all the board member is valuable person and they are we take guidance from the board of director and we appreciate all the board of director their work. And I don't know what I will say you, but I think you should just carry on your work, not just change your mind. Okay, this is it.
Thank you. The problem is just thinking. I give this freedom to myself to think and then express it and talk about it. There's no other problem. So when we are thinking, the problems comes up, and then we can contain those thoughts for ourselves, and we can express it and talk about it. And I decided to talk about it. Some problems that came into my mind, and it's mind read, it's prediction, negative prediction, maybe something that I'm struggling with myself. It's nothing to do with the group, but I'm still exploring this desire and what's good for myself and what's good for the group both. But my purpose is to help the group and help myself both by staying here and working here in any role, teacher, board of director, whatever. Thank you. Back to the group.
So what Fatima is saying is that she is participating in the group actively by talking about her experience of being here. And talking about what she might like to do or what she might not like to do here.
Yes, exactly.
And so you can join her by doing that, not for Fatima, because that's Fatima's job. You can join Fatima by doing that for yourself, by talking about what you're doing here and what you'd like to be doing here and what you don't want to be doing here. Now, we also have a large silent subgroup. You don't have to talk about what Fatima's talking about at all. You can talk about whatever you like, right? I wonder if the silent subgroup wants to come in. Kawa, Ramesh, Liz, Zung, Rania, Salam. You've been quiet.
Yes, this symbol, and I'm one of the sign of this member. Now I'm being silent because I have no confidence to to participate, to discuss with those people who are in advanced English level, and I feel afraid. So I'm just doing this in this situation. I know myself what my English
Well,
is.
Zung, the biggest problem right now is the internet. If you're coming in and out, can't hear you clearly. That's a bigger problem than English. And you're frozen. So I don't know if you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear what you said now.
Well, if you're able to hear, you don't have to speak at the level of the advanced students. You can just come in and speak at your level. And you don't have to talk about their topic. You can talk about your topic, Zoom. Again, I don't know if it's English or if it's internet problems or both right now. It sounds like internet problems though.
No, not internet problem. And I can hear what you said. But you know, I'm beginner. Now I'm starting. So I'm trying to understand what you said.
No, sorry, Zung, it's not working. You may say that there's no internet problem, but I hear a problem. Your sentences are getting cut off. Sorry,
Okay,
sorry.
okay, it's okay.
Rania, Kawa, Salam, Ramesh, Liz, I don't know if you had anything you wanted to
This
bring
is
in.
Kawa.
Yeah, Kawa.
Hello. How are
Hi.
you, Mr. Green?
Great.
How are you doing?
Horrible. Great. Does it matter? I am, I don't know. How am I doing? Thanks for asking.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Thank you.
Are we done with me
for
now?
me, it's matter. Yeah.
It
For
matters.
me, when I see you, for me, when I see you in good mood and you're relaxing and you did your job in perfect way, it's matter for me. When I see you in you're angry and you're not in good mood, it's I think it's for me is not good matter for me. Uh, you our teacher. I respect you. When I join in this group, the first I for me I get a lot of benefit for me. It's beneficial for me. You know, when I started, my level is low, but now before now you know my level, but now uh, uh, because without you I don't reach my level now. I don't able to speak. I don't able to express my idea. The reason why I joined here to learn English, to express myself, to reach a high level in English. You, I respect you all the time, no matter what. You in good mood and bad in good condition, because you give us what we want. Why we don't wish you good for you? Here, all people, I respect all people here, member here, because when I joined this group, all people give us information, help us. We all together try to be beneficial for each other. This is my wish to all people. About Fatima, I don't wish for he do, because he try and able to give us information. I don't want she get this platform, because all people here have a value. For me, I value all of hand. When all of us give us hand, we can build a good platform. Sometimes we have some problem, yes, but in the end we pass those period. For me, my wishes for you are for all people here to stay calm, and because we all here to each other, to help each other, to give hand for each other. At least I wish you, Mr. Green, all the best, and all the people good luck. This is Kawa. Thank you very much. This is it for me, my opinion about the topic we discuss about it. Thank you.
Kawa?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. This is Rania. First, I summarize you. You talked in many points. First, you are caring about Mr. James' state, if he is happy. So you share the emotion with him. If he is happy, so you're feeling happy too. If he is angry, so you're feeling sad about that. Am I right? This is the first point.
Good enough.
Thank you. And then the second point, you talked about your benefits that you get from the group. The group is helpful for you to improve your English skills. There is difference between your level before you join our group and after you joined. You will notice the great difference between this and that. Am I right?
Right.
Yeah. And the last point, you talked about Fatima and her decision to leave the group. You tried to persuade her to back from her decision. She is a good teacher, and also you talked about the benefit you have from her as a teacher. Am I right?
Yeah, right.
At the same time, you talked about that everyone has his problems. Sometimes we have we feel crises some days of our life, and we can overcome, and then we change some decisions.
Right.
Am I right?
Yeah,
yes.
Good enough.
And thank you. And I join you in all your speech, actually. Fatima, yeah, I appreciate Mr. James' time. I appreciate his great energy in helping us, actually, in English. I'm trying to do that with as a non-native speaker of Arabic as my work too. And Fatima, for me too, she's a good friend first, and I like her. I like her confidence when she talks in English, and the others actually in the group. When she talks, I'm listening to her. Her English is good, her pronunciation. So yes, I ask you, Fatima, please don't leave the group. So, you know, I am in the same situation of you, Fatima. Today, I'm struggling with myself to let a main group, actually was a main group for me, for teaching the non-native speaker of Arabic and some others some other materials, Islamic materials. And I still struggling actually. But at the last minute, I get rid of my decision, and I back of I change my mind, and I keep in the group. I thought in this situation, in this thought, because I have a lot of loads nowadays. Actually, my work and my kids' studies, school started here in Egypt. So many things, many issues cause that. But at last minute, I changed my mind actually. Okay, thank you. Anyone else?
This is Arif. Rania, before summarize you, I just one thing summarize from Kawa because you miss one thing. Kawa,
That's not exactly how I suggest we work. If you skip over Rania and criticize her summarizing, Kawa is actually the expert on Kawa, not you. And I think if Kawa says
okay.
you got, but what you're talking about actually is important. If Rania dropped something that you want to bring in, yes, absolutely. But before you do that, would you summarize Rania?
Okay. Rania, you said that at first you said about Fatima, that Fatima maybe her desire to leave from board of director or like this, that the reason you request her. And you said about one thing, your life, that one at a time you had a problem, but you didn't, you couldn't, you didn't enough time to participate here, but you read up, you get read all the thing to join here. At least you are here, and you said Fatima, Fatima, her desire should sense, because like this you said that. Is that
Arif?
right, Rania? Yeah.
Close, but I want to correct something to you, please. I didn't mean this group. I meant a group for teaching the non-Arabic speaker, teaching Arabic for the non-Arabic speaker. Long time with them, but because of some around conditions around me, so I couldn't carry on with them actually. It's all thoughts, just thoughts, but I didn't take the decision like Fatima.
Okay. You said that you learn Arabic as a language like this, and because of this you haven't enough time, but though you join here, even though you join here, you said that.
Yes.
Okay, is that good enough?
Yes, right.
Okay. So as Kawa said, one thing that this group is helpful. Every person he learn here from different he get different ideas from from every person, and in this way he like this group very much. And yeah, I also like in this group because when I talk here, I think when I join here, I see there are different people from different countries. They bring out different ideas, and their idea is different from me. I enjoy this part, and I also, yeah, it's my desire since childhood that it was my desire that one day I will, I will learn English, and I will make a group where will be people from different countries. But because of lacking English, I couldn't do it. But when I joined here, I think that what was my desire that already has done by James, and that's the reason I am grateful of that. Yeah, I am very happy. Yeah, this is it.
God bless you, Huang. Gesundheit.
Hi, sir. James.
Abdullah.
Hi, sir. How are you?
I am not well.
Why? What happened to you? I think you have a cold.
You think I have caught a cold? No.
So
I wish I had caught a cold.
why?
So why? I will tell you, give me a chance. So I had a fight with somebody yesterday, and I'm still upset about it. So it's a distraction for me. I'm upset about my fight with a person not in this group. And I feel it in my stomach. I mean, I just feel it. It just is horrible. It's horrible. And I'm thinking about it, and I feel horrible about it.
Oh my gosh. So who is he? I mean, who is he? This person he was fighting with you.
His name is Mr. Badman.
Mr. Badman. Yes, sir.
Yes.
So, all around the world, and some people they are good and some people they are in bad. So you just ignore them.
You you think it would, if I just ignored him, then my problem would go away.
Go away. Okay.
You think your advice to me is just ignore bad people.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, sir. For example, if someone he is bad and he is argue with me and he is fight with me, so I am fighting with him. So I'm bad and he is also bad. So I think you are a good person. So you stay in a right way and good way.
Some people think I'm a good person. Not everybody. Some people think I am Mr. Badman.
No.
No? Well, not you.
No, sir. And I think in this class also in some people, and I have and one friend, and he told me about yourself. He said, I mean, he admire you. He said he is a very good person. And he is my country. And also I have some friend other country. He also told me about yourself.
Yeah, I believe you.
So why are you taking tension about him?
Why do I care? Great question. Why do I care?
Mm-hmm.
May I speak?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so I care because sometimes people I care about do things that I don't like. And I don't want to remove them from my life just because They did something that I don't like. Even if they did something very bad, even if they did something I really, really don't like, I still sometimes don't want to remove them from my life. I want to find a different way. Yeah, I could ignore somebody, just say, oh, I will never talk to them again. It's certainly an option. It's not necessary for me to have a relationship with everybody in the world. Not necessary for me to have a relationship with everybody who I have a relationship with now. Sometimes relationships end. They start, they're useful, or we want them for some time, and then we don't want them. Yeah. So, but I want to continue to have a relationship with this person. It's useful for me to continue a relationship with this person, even though there's something that they are doing, or a few things that they're doing, that I really don't like.
Okay, I understand.
Well, before you tell me that you understood, I would like to just check something with you. Have you ever had that experience where you had somebody in your life who did something you didn't like, and you didn't want to end the relationship?
Sir, I understand in one thing. For example, let me tell you in my experience. For example, if I have a bad person and he is fighting with me, and he is I mean, he is kind of bothering with me. So first I have to understand him, because it is life. Life is not only one day. So it is our responsibility to make understand him. So if in this person he make friendship with other person, so he will never ever bothering an other person, right?
You're saying that you'd like to understand somebody who's fighting with you, that there's value in trying to understand them. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, I agree with you.
Yes.
This is Kao. May I say something about your speech, Mr. Green?
My speech?
Yeah.
Okay, go, sure.
According to my experience answering your question, I think sometimes somehow people around us or some friend do something bad. I agree with the guy who speak about what we do, because first we understand the reason what they do something, and for me, I think when we should give them another chance, one chance, two chance, in order to not break the relation, because when we admire someone, it's hard to remove them in our life. This is my opinion, and we should be patient about them. Sometimes we do something.
Kawa.
Some people, yeah.
Who is your advice for? This idea of being patient, is that advice for me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Answering your question.
And no, I didn't ask for advice, so I don't know why you say that's an answer to my question. Can you tell me? Can I say something?
Yeah.
Can you tell me what is my question?
Your question, I think you ask the guys before. I don't remember his name.
Abdullah Khan.
Abdullah, yes. you ask him question about when people do something bad and fighting with them, what the response we and answer about that. I
Oh.
think you.
No, thank you. No, that's not my question. Let me tell you what my question is. My question is, have you ever had a fight with somebody who's important to you? You didn't want to remove them from your life.
Yeah. For me, yes. I time fight for some friend, but in the end, I changed my opinion and
There's the but, right? We got about 6 words in before the but came. The but tells us you're telling us something different, right? I had a friend, but, and now you're telling us a story about how you made up.
Right.
Different.
For me, I think if you give me add some information about my answer on your question, because sometimes when we decide and the decision something, in the end we change because we have some reason we should responsible for the relation, be patient, give them another chance because we value the relation. Sometimes we don't want to remove them in our life.
I'm actually asking you to be patient right now.
Yeah.
You're asking me to be patient, but I'm actually asking you to be patient right now.
Yeah, I advise first myself and other people. The first, I should be patient about my friend because sometimes we do something and we change our mind about what we make decision for that. We first be patient, recover our information, something like that. And for value relation, yeah.
So do you feel horrible?
No. Sometimes you can few minutes I feel horrible, but I recover my
So why do you need to feel patient if you don't feel horrible?
Because we sometimes be angry for reasons.
Are you angry? You're not angry.
Now?
Yeah.
Now?
Yeah.
Now I am when I speak with you.
You muted yourself, Kawa.
No, I don't know who muted me.
I'm sorry, maybe I was
muting
someone else. Yeah.
It's okay.
I am feel happy when I speak with you. I feel delight now. In the right now, the moment I feel happy. When I speak with you, when I see you, I hear you to give us information about your experience.
I feel different though. I feel very lonely.
I don't agree with you because when I see all of people here and be happy and you give us your information and your experience.
That's exactly right. We don't agree. Right now, we don't agree. We have a different experience. You're happy, I'm sad, angry, lonely. Different experience.
May I say something if you don't mind?
I actually very much mind. Does that matter to you?
Yeah, because when you, the member and the teacher and the headmaster in this group feel angry, I don't feel happy too, because you affect us about your mood. We all the time here when someone be mad and angry, it's affect all people here because directly we in fact for the mad we and
Wow.
the mood he be.
You give me a lot of power to decide the feeling of the whole group.
Yeah, because you give before now you give us a lot of encourage, inspire. We should receive you what you give us, because life take and give.
I will be quiet.
Yeah, for me, when I see you give us all you can say 6 months information, sometimes when you want the courage we should give you.
Are you done?
Yeah, I am done. That's it for me. Thank you for listening, and be patient what I said. This is all for me.
You're done.
Back to back to group. Back to you all.
Well, that's why I don't tell you how I feel, because it creates a reaction in the group. And people try to change the way I feel rather than join me. So my job is to take note of that and to not take it personally when people react to me feeling bad and give me advice and tell me to feel differently. If you'd like to know how I'm doing, I'd love to tell you. But if you want to give me advice,
I would like.
Sorry, I thought you were done. Back to you, Kawa.
No, I would like. You said if you would like, I would like to know. Sorry if I interrupt you.
It's hard. It is hard to listen to people and not bring ourselves into it. We're really fast to see ourselves in things. And it's similar to like Fatima, right? If Fatima says, I want to leave, we see ourselves in that and say, oh, did I do something wrong? I don't want that. Why does Fatima want that? And so we see ourselves rather than see the part of ourself, which is similar. So it's harder to see, oh gosh, James feels horrible. I sometimes feel horrible, or not. Maybe you don't, right? No need to feel the way that I do. We're all a different person. Now, maybe if this was a therapy group and I was a therapist, maybe I would hide how I feel. But I am not a therapist and this is not a therapy group. So I can tell you, I feel horrible.
Wanna say something, please?
Go ahead.
Thank you. Actually, I disagree with you, Kawa, for something, because actually I see
before you disagree, because if you disagree, that will make it, it's like a big invitation to fight. Try to summarize first.
Yes, okay, I summarize Kawa. I advise you, yes, to
no. Before you advise anybody,
No, I don't advise you or Kawa. I just summarize Kawa.
Go.
That yes, he said actually your mood affect on ours too. When you he see you when you see Mr. James. Yes. When you see Mr. James happy, so you are in a good happy, so you are happy too, and in a good mood. Yes. So I summarize it in a sentence. Mr. James' case affects on all the group case to state to. Am I right, Kawa?
Yeah, good enough.
Mode.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the point which disagree. Actually, I see the person who express about all his emotions, such as the situation that which happened days ago with Rama. Mr. Green got nervous and
With
some
who?
screens
Rama?
from him. Rahma, yeah,
Rama?
Rahma, yes, yes. Actually, from this time, I knew that Mr. Green is a clear person. Why? Because when the situation needs to be nervous, he's nervous. When the situation is to be happy, so he's happy. When the situation needs to be quiet, so he's quiet. Angry, he's angry. So I don't know. Actually, I don't like the person who is he's act before the people. Actually, I'm trying to catch myself. Don't be nervous. To not the group say, Mr. Green, nervous. No, I don't like such person. Actually, I'm clear with the other people, and I'm clear with the actually in my life too. I hate the person because I'm living with some persons who have this personality. I hate them. So this is my opinion about that. To be clear, to express about all your emotion according to the situation, it's okay. To act, no, I refuse that from everyone.
Sorry, Mr. Green, may I speak something about Rania?
No, you need to summarize Rania first. If that's what you mean by speak something. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Rania, you said when someone feel angry and be something like it's all of about the situation, because or sometimes when the situation need be angry, we will be angry, and we be happy, we be happy, and you don't like someone react about don't give us some right mood for other people. Am I get you, Rania?
Yes, close, actually close. It's just the last point. Yeah, to be clear, I like the person who is clear. He was clear. He expressed about what he's feeling directly. Even he screams or she screams, she smiles, everything she felt or he felt.
Separate.
Yes, I mean.
Thank you. Separate and Miss Rania, for me, I think I don't speak about my this. I don't like something like that, because I said when Mr. Green feel happy, we all happy. Hello.
Yeah, go ahead, Kawa. I hear you.
I think I don't speak about this point. I speak what Mr. Green, when feel happy, all of us, happy. But yeah, right. Any situation we need to do something, react about when situation need us be angry. Exactly, we be angry. But exactly, Mr. Green, I think he have a good experience what they deal about any situation. When situation need be happy, and we've been sometimes because he had master, he founder of this platform. We all wishes want he be all the time in good mood, not any situation. We have some put in Kurdish quotation. We said something I can say the mountain, the wind don't move you. The mountain, we don't, the air, we don't move you. Yeah, it's mean any situation you can pass and you be able to react and what the should way you deal with. This is it for me.
Kawa, is
Yeah.
that what you
The
is that
mountain.
is that what you want for yourself? Would you like to be strong so that when things happen, no matter what happens, you're kind of immovable and unshaken?
Not movable and not shaken, but the right way we deal with this situation.
Yeah.
I
Is that what you would like for yourself when you have situations that you find difficult, that you are always able to kind of be consistent and unshaken?
right, because you lead the team. When we lead the team, the team leader able and have all ability to solve any problem.
Oh, so I think you don't understand my question.
Maybe.
I'm not talking about me.
Mhm.
I'm wondering about you.
Yeah. For me, too, same.
Okay.
Back to group. Thank you very much for listening.
Sure. Silent subgroup, people who have not spoken want to speak. People who have mostly been silent. Ramesh, Queena, you haven't spoken much either. Huang, I see you've come on. Huang Lemin.
This is Ramesh from the fall. I like to test my internet connection. So can you
You're
hear me
clear.
well?
You're clear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, James. So I missed some classes because of internet connection. Yesterday, I wanted to join the class, but I couldn't. And for some days, I'm participating in chess tournament. That's another reason. And tomorrow is the final day. And then again, I'll join the class regularly. So I'd like to summarize Kawa. And Kawa, you said, leadership is the most important thing in teamwork and in the class. I think this is my problem, or noise is coming from somewhere.
I hear you okay, but Rania is asking for you to speak a little bit louder.
Oh, okay. I can speak louder. Thank you, Rania. So I like to summarize Kawa. And Kawa, you said leadership is the most important thing in teamwork because the leader can move the team into certain directions, and the moods, emotions, and attitudes and capacity of the leader affects the teamwork and team's direction. That's the reason you said leaders should be capable to act out according to the situations, and leaders should be on mobile and on second, because he should be able to understand the situations and control himself or herself. That will be better for the whole team, not only for the leader. And I just said this most your point, and I like to express my own views on these topics. So, like James said, I also agree with James. We can't change anyone. Even I can't change my wife, or even I can't change my friend, or even my son. And I'm very sure with this point because I want some changes in my friend, in my colleagues, and sometimes in my sons. But that does not happen in the real life. Even I hope and my friends will do like this, and our team members do this, and that I hope, and I keep this type of expectations, but actually it doesn't happen. And the more I speak here, and my friends, my colleagues, and here even in the class, the members listen to me, and actually that doesn't change anyone. It is here because we are different. Like James said, we are different. We have different opinions. We have different perspectives. We have different views. We have different experiences. At the same time, someone is happy and another person is unhappy, sad, or maybe to be angry. So, so we all are different, and it's not necessary for us to have the same experience and to have the same opinions, to have the same answers on the certain topics. And this is my point. So I agree with James. So I'm with James. Thank you. Sorry, anyone else?
This is Murmi. Ramesh said that you were joining James, and he said no one can change anyone. Even you can't change your wife or near ones, dear ones. And so listening, you can listen to them, but you cannot change yourself for them. Everyone is individually, they are different, and so you were accepting this, right?
Yeah, correct, Muni. Thank you.
For me, to the group, I'm saying yes. I'm always ready to listen, but same opinion, I cannot change anyone, and I also don't change for others. I have some experience of having fight with very close people, and my toleration was like, I can't tolerate people when I'm in a fight, and especially when I find that people are dishonest with me, cheating, behind me, they are cheating me. So I can count people whom I completely, left them. I don't think that I never welcome. I'm not going to welcome them in my life again. So I left them, and when I left them, I was mentally relaxed. I felt that. So this is about
I'm so
past.
sorry. I'm so
This is
sorry.
what oh yes, this is
I lost
surprise
track of
and
time.
learning.
I lost track of time. We only have 2 minutes left.
Okay, so that's my opinion, but I'm changing myself now. I have more toleration.
Moon.
Yes.
Brakes, put on the brakes. I zoned out. Sorry. 2 minutes left. Surprises, learning, satisfactions, dissatisfactions, discoveries, next moves.
My discovery is that I can see myself, I can tolerate people more now than before. That's my discovery.
Other surprises, learnings.
This is Richard. I'm surprised about
Camera.
Okay.
Other,
Okay,
no, too late. I want cameras on both listening and speaking. Sorry, Richard. People with their cameras on. Surprises learnings.
This is Kawa. Surprising all the time you give a new lesson and your experience. And satisfied about that. Anyway.
Other surprises learnings.
This is Richard.
Richard, you're trying to argue with me. I know you understand what I said, which was it's too late. You're turning your camera on just so you can speak, but we want you to listen to us with your camera on. And I'm gonna end on that note. Goodbye, everyone. See you tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.
Bye,
Goodbye.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye everyone. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you.
You tomorrow, James.